Barcoding on the shop floor for manufacturing, employee jobs, assembly, packaging, and so on is sometimes more than just tracking time. Sometimes you want to keep track of the supplies or materials or expenses that you're using on these jobs. So you want to collect both time and materials with the barcode scanner. And so that is what we're going to get into here in the software in standard time. We're going to show you how to use what we call expense templates, where you can set up a certain kind of material that you're using in manufacturing or on the shop floor, give it a name, give it a project, give it a price, fill out all the fields, and then scan that with a barcode scanner to indicate that, yes, I used one of these, I used 3 of those, I used 1 of those, and so you'll be able to keep track of both the time and the expenses. So come on over here, we'll take a look at how we do that.
In the timesheet, you're probably familiar with scanning projects and tasks to start a timer while you're doing a job. But did you know that there's a little triangle here that you can go to an expense sheet that shows similar items called expense templates? These are like project tasks that you'll be able to scan to indicate that you're consuming certain supplies or items, materials, expenses for the job. So you'll have both time and expenses on a job. So let's show how these work before we scan anything. Let's just enter a quantity here and then pop over to the expenses tab. You see that we have one record here, and that record has all the fields for that item. So let's go ahead and just delete this one here. So we have an empty list, and back to the timesheet, press F4, and we're going to scan some of these things. Let's start by scanning the username, project, task, and so that starts the timer. So now I'm working on the job, the timer is running, and so what I want to do is just scan some of these materials so that they go into the system as well. You can see those show up in the background there. And so I've scanned one of each of these. Just scan another one of these monitors, so we have a quantity of 2. Close the barcode window, pop back over to the expenses tab, and so you see all the records for all the supplies, expenses that you've used on this job. Over in the time log, you see that there's a timer running. That will go until you stop the timer. And in the timesheet, you have the ability to see both the time and the expenses for the jobs that you're working on for all the employees.